DBN Live, what's going on, y'all? We back at it. We are live right now. I got a special guest on the phone line with me right now. Let me go ahead and say what's up to everybody in the comment section real quick before we go ahead and start this interview and I introduce my special guest on the line. What's going on to my man Martell? He said Virginia in the building. What's going on? Let me see who else is over here. What's that? Bend over. You got the trolls over here saying what's going on to the trolls in the comment section. Shout out. Let me see. Shout out DBN. What's going on, Tony? Free Smoke says Montreal. They already talking about it. Says Martrell. My bad. Angel Santos, my moderator. What's going on? Mobile, Alabama in the house. DBN from Chicago. That's what it is, y'all. Let's go ahead and get this started, y'all. Let's go ahead and get this started right now. We're going to go ahead and get into the proceedings right now, y'all. All right, y'all. Welcome to another DBN live show. Let me go ahead and introduce my guest on the line. Y'all already know what it is. The Trainer of the Year 2017. I got my man Derrick James on the horn. What's going on, Derrick?
What's up, man? What's happening, bro? What's up?
All right, man. Hey, Derrick, so I know you heard about the interview that Terence Crawford's trainer Bo did yesterday with me, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead and just tell me how you heard about it and your reaction. He had a whole lot to say about. He said they was going to tear or Terence Crawford was going to tear Errol Spence a new asshole is what he said. Just give me your whole take on the whole situation, how you heard about it and everything.
Well, I never follow stuff on the internet. I'm not really on it like that. But I must have saw some other people, they're gonna send you stuff or they're gonna try to get you to watch stuff and whatever. So I saw that, and then I kind of read the comments people talking about afterwards. I think it's interesting, man. I don't have no feeling about it. I think that, he has the right to believe the way he want to believe and feel the way he want to feel. I'm not mad at them, man. I don't have no animosity towards a situation. This is boxing. This is a sport.
Uh-huh.
And, guys are going to, feel a certain way about other people. And I'm not mad at him. He can say everything he want to say. It doesn't provoke any feelings out of me because he's a brother. Mm-hmm. I met him before. I like him. I met him before. And I don't have nothing. Hey, man, listen, you got to believe in your people. I'm never gonna come out and talk about a brother like that. Never get into any kind of situation. So hey, he has the right to feel the way he want to feel.
Mm-hmm. And at the end of the day, I don't think anything that he said was really personal. You think it was just him talking about the sport and who the best is. What do you think?
I don't know, because I heard it. And when I heard him say something about tearing an asshole, and it was something else that was said afterwards, and I kind of stopped following it then. Because I started to read what other people were saying, like the comment section.
Uh-huh.
And so I kind of my deal is like this, man. I'm not going to really get into it because it's not even probable at this particular moment. It's not even a fight right now. I always say I never watch video of fighters unless
that's the next
unless it's like we sign a contract and it's fight time.
Mm-hmm.
So I had no feelings about it. I don't even put it like this. And if you've heard me say, I don't choose to pick who my guys want to fight. My job is to get them prepared for whoever they fight. So I don't have any hard feelings about none of these guys, any animosity towards these guys. You saw how Barry Hunt and I interacted.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? You see how, so I shake everybody's hand in the middle of the ring. that's respect. You know what I mean, so I don't really get into it like that. But it's not. I'm a trainer, man. I don't, I'm not fighting anymore.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's how it is, man. He can feel the way he want to feel, and that's cool because my deal is I got to be the guy I got to be. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not going to get into that, man. This is a telltale year for the both of us, and maybe if next year, they fight 2019 or what, I don't know when it'll be possible. Whenever they fight or whatever, hey man, it's it. You know what I'm saying? Nothing else to be said about it.
Yeah, I mean, I still believe Derrick, Terence Crawford and Errol Spence. Even though Terence Crawford hasn't fought at the welterweight division yet, I'm still believing that Errol Spence and Terence Crawford are the most dangerous opponents, and the most complete fighters at the welterweight division. I'm gonna ask you the same question I asked Bo yesterday, Derrick. Do you believe outside of your fighter Errol Spence that Terence Crawford might be like the toughest challenge at the welterweight division, or what?
I mean, I don't really know. I know I've watched him fight. To be honest, man, I only seen him fight like Gamboa and Postol, so I really haven't seen all the other fights. But I think he's a very good fighter, man. I think that he's very tough. I mean, I don't know if he's the one. I mean, because I think Keith Thurman is gonna come out there and do his thing or whatever. And at the same time, I believe that he has the ability to do his thing too. I think that regardless of his size and not fighting at 140 pounds, he's very fast. He's very athletic, so he's gonna be able to do his thing in the ring. I mean, it's not like he's not gonna be able to do him because that's what he's been able always to do. So I think he's gonna go out there and be elusive and to the other guys.
Uh-huh.
And so I don't think that in particular that shit. I think he's a good fighter.
How do you see Crawford versus Jeff Horn playing out?
I think he's gonna be a little bit too fast and too elusive and too he should be able to be too much for him.
Mm-hmm.
I think his athleticism will be able to get him the distance and the stuff he needs to be able to fight the fight he needs to fight. I mean, that's what I believe. But I'm not the guy in the fight. I'm not the guy. Whatever. So I'm not for sure. But I think he'll be able to do well with a lot of the welterweight guys. I mean,
Uh-huh. Oh, okay.
I think. I mean, because I can't call it no other way. You know what I'm saying? I can't say how good or how bad he's gonna do because I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, what you think? My man Milton. Shout out to my man Milton, my co-host. He in the comment section. They filling up the comment section, listening to you right now, Derrick. He just asked right now, what you think about Bo Mack saying Errol Spence got a whole lot of shit he needs to work on. Talking about flaws. I know we talk about this all the time, right, Derrick? When it comes to flaws and all that kind of stuff.
You know what? Just like this, every fighter has some stuff they have to work on. That's throughout history. I mean, there's always going to be somebody possibly testing them. I believe that the better the opposition is, the better Errol Spence is. I mean, that's what I believe. And I know that for a fact. I've seen him in there with better guys. He does 20 times better. So the better the opposition is, the better he does in point blank. So I think that, if Terence Crawford is that guy, which I believe he is, he's going to make Errol Spence be the best Errol Spence is. I say it every time, that the better guy makes him be the better guy.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that'd be the same with that. Terence Crawford. He's been a very great fighter, been a great champion. I think they're going to bring out the best in Errol Spence.
Yeah. Hey, who's going to get Keith Thurman first, Terence Crawford or Errol Spence?
I mean, we're not even worried. Terence Crawford is like, he's not going to get him first. I mean, not before Errol does because of the relationship. You got the same management, I believe. I think that they'll get the fight eventually. They'll get the fight maybe in 2019. I think that's what Keith Thurman said. So sometime around that time, and I mean, then after that, we'll get. I think that the Terence Crawford fight will be made faster because of the desire for the fans and the desire for these two guys to prove who's the best. So I think that fight is going to be made easy.
Yeah, I mean, you. It seems like right now, you guys are the two only welterweights that probably are willing to face each other. I mean, I can't see anybody really, rushing the fight against Terence Crawford. We already know Errol Spence situation, how long he been calling out fighters. So I mean, are you guys closer to getting an opponent for your next fight, Derrick?
Oh man, I don't even know, man. I'm not in that part. I'm just whenever they say whatever, it's whatever. I think for some reason he may have to face that mandatory. How can only way he can get out of facing a mandatory opponent is to face a unification bout, which that's not going to happen. So I think he may, but I'm not the matchmaker. I'm not anything but the trainer, so I don't even know. But I think that he may have to. I think if the IBF ordered him to do that, I think that's what may have to happen.
Okay. Hey, Derrick, somebody in the comment section, he told me to ask you, Dante asked Derrick, how would Errol adjust to orthodox and southpaw in the same fight while being elusive and coming forward at the same time?
Kell Brook did the same thing. He only did it for one time, though. If you watch the fight, he switched up twice. He switched up once. When Errol hit him, he didn't switch back up again. I mean, so we spar left-handed fighters all the time. We spar one for the Lamont Peterson fight. We spar left-handed guys. We spar right-handed guys. I mean, I think that it's just about you have to be prepared for every aspect of it. I mimic the guys to the best of my ability. I mean, Terence Crawford is a great fighter. He's a great athlete, and I mean, we'll have to see. I mean, him switching up is not an issue because we prepare for that all the time.
You prepare for it all the time, huh?
Yeah. Even if we fight the right-handed fighter, the guy may switch up every now and then. You never know. So we prepare for that situation.
Have you guys ever? Has Errol Spence ever met Terence Crawford? You guys, did you guys ever remember watching each other in amateur? Anything? You ever?
Well, Terence Crawford was in a different group, like 2008 group. But I don't know. He probably met him at a fight or so. I mean, I know for a fact that I met his trainer before. I mean, I met his trainer before.
Okay.
Yeah, I met him in Dallas. He was in Dallas, and I met him or whatever. So when Terence Crawford was going to fight the Puerto Rican kid in Arlington, Texas. I don't remember the kid's name, but it's the same guy that Ugos fought when Sean Porter was supposed to fight. Remember the fight for Mayweather? When they were undercard, I don't know. I don't remember the guy's name.
When you said when who fought? Say it again.
It was on the Mayweather and McGregor fight undercard. That guy that fought Ugos. The Cuban. I don't remember the guy's name. Delorme, yeah, Thomas Delorme, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
So I mean, like I said, I met him before. I never, man, what am I gonna say, man? What kind of, you for real? Like he was a decent guy. I mean, I don't put it like this. The way he feel about me had nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? Or what we've done. Cause I'm on the low. I'm quiet. We never really do much of nothing. So show him how he feel. I ain't got nothing to do with that.
I hear you. Someone else asked a question. They want to ask you, who do you think would be the toughest opponent for you guys, Keith Thurman or Terence Crawford?
I don't know. I have no idea, man. I don't have the ability to do that, man.
Who has more flaws? Who would you say looks like the more flawed fighter though out of the two though?
Hey man, I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna put my personal feelings out there about the situation.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm not. I think that both guys are good fighters. They think about it. You've seen what their body of work. You've seen what they've done. So I read a lot of things about Errol Spence where they say he can't move in the ring. I read that he has flat feet. I mean, I read a lot of stuff. So I don't. What people say. I mean, so I don't. I just let read it and see it and just let it be done, man.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. So you do believe, I think you said that earlier, you do believe that Spence and Crawford, it'll probably happen next year? I mean, because
what I'm saying, I don't know nothing about it. That's an assumption. That if a Keith Thurman fight happens, then what's next other than the unification? I mean, you're gonna get, if you're gonna get two, you may as well go and get four.
Uh-huh.
I mean, make it all four instead of whatever. So,
well, I hope that's the last fight, man, because I just think both you guys should take care of other business. Hopefully, that's the last fight that happens. That's what I personally hope. I hope y'all don't rush into making that fight. So it seems like.
It's like this. I think it'll be the last fight just because of the fact that the Keith Thurman and Errol Spence fight may be basically a Showtime in-house fight, in a sense. But I think that the other fight will be the last one. So I believe in nothing but my guy. Just like he believes in nothing but this guy. Ain't nothing. What I'm gonna say? Come at him. Because I'm mad at him. And listen, we own one, just like he own one. He ain't got no reason to be mad. We getting it. Listen, it's like we're in the top 0.00% of boxing. Yeah. You gonna be mad at somebody about something in boxing? Nah, man. It's gonna be good, man. Just like I had a conversation with Mike McCallum, and he told me about he was talking to one of the fighters, and they were saying how good a friend they are and how much they admired him. He said, "Well, if you admire me so much, you would have fought me." How do I feed my kids? That's how I feed my kids. You fight me. You know what I'm saying? You fight me. So my thing is like this. Listen, that's how you show love to other guys. You give them a fight.
Yeah.
Y'all make money together. So what am I gonna be mad at him for?
Yeah.
He gotta say what we gotta say it. I'm happy for him.
Yeah. Hey, that's what.
Let's put it like this. I made the argument, and I always make that. There's no way the Lomachenko was fighter of the year when Terence Crawford was an undisputed light welterweight champ of the world.
Interesting.
That's a crime. You beat two guys who moved up who were smaller than you. Two guys that moved up who were smaller than you. And then so what you're saying is that's bigger than being the undisputed champ of the world?
Yeah, absolutely.
How is that bigger than being an undisputed champ of the world? Think about that, man. Golly, I made that argument before. Like, dude, you serious?
Yeah, absolutely. And
I mean, did you win 2 fights? This guy he wins 4 world titles, undisputed champ of the world. I mean, so what? I'm making an argument for you. That's real. Come on, man.
And that just goes to show that you not being swayed or being biased based on what Bo said and everything. So that's cool, man. That's speaking the real.
Come on,
right
man.
there.
But I mean, see, like if you look at the understanding of the situation is, I mean, the trainer of the year is different because I have 2 champs, you have 1, so they weighed those 2 against that. But Lomachenko father beat me from the Boxing Writers Association by 1 vote, so it's not like. And listen, think about this: the same reason that Lomachenko father beat me out of trainer of the year, he had 1 fighter, is the same reason why that it disqualified Bo Mack from being in the finals because he had 1 fighter. So think about it. So technically that guy shouldn't even been allowed to even be in the final because you judge it off 2 fighters.
Yeah, and Bo. And Bo, just to add to your point, Bo said in the interview, he said, he asked before, Terence Crawford fought against Ndongo. He said, what do we need to do to get fight of the year? And he said the media members, they said, well, you would have to knock out Ndongo in impressive fashion. They was like, if it goes 12 rounds, we don't know if you could get it. But you would have to dominate him, knock him out. And, we all know what happened in the Ndongo fight. So, I mean, I'm just saying that's what he was saying about why he thought he should have got, fight of the year.
He should have got it.
Yeah.
He should have got. You for real? Like, come on, man.
Well, realistically, he is the fight of the year. I mean, regardless of
Right? Yeah. He's the people's champ. He's the people's. The people speak. The people speak. And the people talk. And the people know. Regardless of what the people say, it's that guy. I mean, I'm not a fool. I didn't see any of his fights, but I heard about him, and I know if you become undisputed champ of the world, hasn't been one in how many years, he does that. And another guy just wins 2 fights.
Yeah, and what do you think about who pound for pound is? So is that what you pretty much?
I don't keep up with that. I don't.
Because
I don't know
that's
what,
debate. That's a debate too. Either they said it's either Crawford or Lomachenko.
I don't know the like what they go off of, what they say this or how they justify certain aspects of it. So I don't get into it. I mean, I like to see my guy's name in the top, but I don't know how you could gauge. I don't speak in hypothetical. If the guy was in this division, that division, he'd be the best. I mean, I think in probables and actuals. So the pound for pound will be settled when Errol Spence and Terence Crawford fight.
Yeah,
I mean,
I totally agree with that.
I don't know any because that's an actual fight. I don't know like a probability of this guy, that guy. Because it's not like Lomachenko, he's doing the triple G thing. He's not moving up to fight other people. Yeah. That would prove you're better. He didn't put like this. The best pound for pound fighter in the last 10, 15 years, Manny Pacquiao. But not only was he the guy who was he was a smaller guy, but he moved up and beat the guys.
Well, you had him over Floyd Mayweather when it comes to pound for pound.
Well, Floyd did the same thing too. So those are the two guys who moved up as smaller guys. But Manny moved up from smaller to smaller. But Floyd moved up, and both those guys were super successful. So that's what I basically mean. I mean, when you think about a small guy moving up, and how Triple G wouldn't move up to 68. And this guy won't move up to more 40 to fight nobody else either. So, it's like...
Yeah.
They want everybody come up to them.
Yeah. Hey, so going back, I want to go back real quick. Congratulations on the last win against Lamont Peterson. A lot of people expected Errol to win, but you guys did it in such impressive fashion. I mean, if you could just kind of talk about that just a little bit, why it was so easy to break him down the way, because everyone keeps saying the same thing when it comes to Lamont. They was like, people just don't beat Lamont like that. Not too often do we see people beat him like that. I mean, why were you guys able to do it as easy as you guys did?
I don't know, man. I think that I watched some videos, I watched what he does, and I kind of put it together like, listen, let's do this and let's do that. And he stuck to the script, man. He did exactly what I need him to do, man. What I asked him to do. I mean, to the 9. I mean, so hey, you can't beat that, man. You know what I mean? In a perfect world, he would have fought that fight, and he fought that fight. So there's nothing I can say about it, But Lamont Peterson's a tough guy, and this what people fail to realize: how hard it is to make that. Like, okay, you said it looked easy, but you know how hard it is to make a fight like that look easy. Think about it.
Yeah.
I mean, because really, before the fight, everybody's saying, well, man, don't sleep on Lamont Peterson. Well, nobody's sleeping on Lamont Peterson.
Yeah.
Nobody's sleeping on Barry Hunter. We know how smart they are, intelligent they are. We know how good a fighter is. We know that. So it's not like nobody's sleeping on that situation.
Yeah.
I mean, so, obviously, I guess they could tell we didn't sleep on it.
Yeah.
But, I think that, man, he's a good fighter. You know what I'm saying? He's a tough guy. And he's a true trooper. I mean, he wanted to fight. He didn't want to stop the fight. But, it was just like,
yeah.
Hey, man, we was on one that night. We was on it, man. Man did his job.
Yeah, and we definitely seen. I mean, you could just see it was a matter of time. You could just see it was a matter of time. Now, I want you to kind of touch on this because, of course, since you guys are on the coincidental list, y'all gonna get that type of backlash. So some people in the comment section, they were saying, they saying Errol Spence is a weight bully. Now, I want to ask you this, man. Why is a rhetorical question, by the way, but why is Errol Spence, by some of these fans, being considered a weight bully when you had Gennady Golovkin knocking out all kind of people at the middleweight division? They was never calling him a weight bully. Why are they saying this about Errol and not about like a Golovkin or someone else like that? What's up with that, Derrick?
Well, I don't understand the weight bully. You got to explain that to me. I mean, I'm not on social media a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, like with weight bully, I mean, he's a 147 pounder.
I mean, if you
He
making the
fights 147. I mean, the problem is, this is the problem with boxing today, right? These smaller guys are fighting these big guy weights. They're not training hard enough to get down to the weight they're supposed to be at, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you got a guy who's actually training to get at the size he needs to be and the weight he needs to be. And what you're doing is you're telling me that he's a weight bully. Look how small Keith is. He's a little bitty guy, man. He's short, a small guy. I mean, I'm just there for real. So these are smaller guys who probably should be fighting smaller weight division, but they're not. So don't tell me, I can't say he's a weight bully when he's fighting his right weight division.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And another thing too, just to add on top of that, Derrick, when people talk about weight, weight issues is a double-edged sword, right? Because let's say if you were way too heavy and you trying to drain yourself to be at a smaller weight class, that could work against you as well, right?
Dehydration, yeah. Dehydration, man, less fluids in the body, man. You get lightheaded, pass out, vomiting. I mean, nausea, all kind of different crazy things. So, your balance is off. So, I mean, people sort of try to stop. Listen, for this fight, he was like, a month before the fight, he was like, 155, 150, 154. I mean, month before, maybe even more than a month before the fight. So he's not a weight, but he's fighting his actual weight that he's supposed to be at.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And when they realize that these smaller guys are fighting at weights they shouldn't be fighting at, there's no such thing as a weight bully when you got a guy who's fighting at the actual weight he's supposed to be fighting at.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, and one of my moderators, I mean, since we're talking about weight, one of my moderators, Angel Santos, he did ask the question, when are you guys planning on moving to 154? That's the question my man asked in the comment section.
Hey, man, it's not my plan, man. I mean, my plan is to help him get where he wants to go, so it's whenever he's ready. I mean, we still got a stable-mate fighting at 154 who was a WBC champion, Jamel Charlo. So, I mean, I think that he, hopefully we can get the unification this year. But, I think that's going to happen, hopefully, and then we'll see, man. I mean, I'm not into that. You know what I'm saying? He's going to move up when he's ready. I mean, he wants to be the undisputed champ and fight those guys. He makes the weight pretty good, and he's not starving, and he eats breakfast on the day to weigh in, and he's eating when people are starving and dehydrated, so that's the thing about it.
Yeah, and my man Milton in the comment section, he said weight bullying. He said decaf term of the year. Yeah, that's one of them new. That's one of them new code words. That's really what it is, Derrick. It's code words. You're boring. You're running. You're cheating some kind of way because you're getting knockouts, and now you're weight bullying. These are all code words for what they really want to call you.
Well, they always use them when they talk about Errol Spence, though.
Yeah.
That's, he was using something.
Yeah, because he's
weight bullying.
Yeah, because he getting knockouts. But like I said, it's funny though, Derrick, because if it's Floyd Mayweather not getting knockouts, they say he feather fisted, he's boring, he where's his knockouts? And then when you got Errol Spence getting the knockouts, it's still not good enough. So yeah, we know what it is at the end of the day, man. But that's funny though, man. That's funny, man. So
yeah, man. It's you can't. You just gotta. That's why you can't focus on pleasing everybody else. You got to focus on being you, whatever, and being the best you that you can be. Because that's the thing about it. Mm-hmm. And showing the best version of yourself, which we do our best to show every week, right? Well, not every week, but every fight. The best version of Errol Spence, and this one hopefully be better, and he keep getting better and better and better. Or really, he's a good fighter, so it's not like he's getting better. He's just able to show more of his skill set.
Absolutely.
He's been the same guy for a long time, and he discussed it in the press conference. I said, man, you should do some other thing to work on. And he said, man, I don't have to because nobody's gonna, nobody pushing me to do that. So I'm like, yeah, okay, you're right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So let me also ask you. They was also asking, what's going on with your other fighter, Jamel Charlo? Is anything in the works yet for his return?
Yeah, he's fighting sometime, man. I think they announced it on that television show. The Showtime thing, man. They did the thing on Showtime. They announced it or whatever. You remember they did it on like the Wednesday after Errol's fight in New York. They announced all the fights on Showtime, and they announced his fight. So I mean, he's fighting, I believe, in June sometime.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. And hey, I want to go ahead and shout out to my man Myron for the donation. He wanted to ask you. You already answered this question, but he had two questions. He asked who you thought was tougher, Errol Spence or Keith Thurman. Oh no, what did he say? He said who's easier fight for Errol Spence, Terence Crawford or Keith Thurman? You answered that. He already said that he can't really answer that because they haven't fought either one of them. And then he also asked you to pick a winner, Wilder versus Joshua, Derrick.
Hey man, I can't do that. Listen, man, I'm when you like these hypothetical, probable questions, I can't answer them because you never know. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I go for the American fighter every day of the week. I'm never gonna go for a foreign fighter against an American fighter. Never. So that's who I'm rooting for. That's who I want to win. Who do I think win? I have no idea. But I mean, I'm never going for. We talked about that too. Remember how people was going against Errol Spence, going for Kell Brook.
Yeah.
And, so listen, I will never, and this is proof, I will never, ever go for. I don't care if the dude. I'm never gonna go for a foreign fighter over American fighter ever. That's not my. I grew up boxing on the USA boxing team, the Team USA, and I'm gonna rock that forever.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what it is on that, man. And what's going on with Robert Brand?
Hey man, everything is good, man. Everybody getting ready for that situation. I think you got to fight like March 9th or something. I think. I'm not for sure. I think it's the date. Yeah, we all good, man. Everything's good, man.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, that's what it is, man.
Hey, I get these dry, boring interviews, but it's like,
They love when you on the horn, Derrick. Yeah,
but I'm not a hyper guy. I ain't gonna come at nobody. I'm on the low, man. We like Drake said, we on one. We doing it. Ain't nothing to say, ain't nothing to fuss. All you fight about, you got 3 top guys, 2 top guys, 2 world champions. What you gonna do? What am I mad about? Who am I mad at? And if other people feel a certain way about me, I understand that too. You gotta understand this. There ain't about anything I did to anybody or said to anybody. Hey, you see an interview with me, man. It's a week of the fight. It's nothing. I mean, I'm not talking trash about nobody. I'm just kicking it. So hey, that's what it is.
Yeah, but you be speaking the real, and I think a lot of people, they like to hear that real stuff though. Regardless, man.
Well, that's cool, man. Listen, hopefully we can bring it back. I know a lot of people. I read what people saying were like the Bomac interview, which I call him by his name. I don't call him my nickname because I don't know him by Bomac until yesterday. But I call him Brian McIntyre. I talk about him but I think that he I think that they say that's good for boxing. Man, that's not good. I don't think so. I mean, to go at each other, not good for boxing. You see Sugar Ray Leonard doing it.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't see like George Foreman talk trash. Ali did, but it was part of the show to sell tickets. But is it good for boxing? Ray Leonard, Oscar De La Hoya, Tommy Hearns,
so you said
Marvin Hagler.
So you said it's not good what he said.
I just think that it's like I think that it's the fight, like you look at Lamar and Errol. They said not one negative derogatory thing to each other. They went in and put it all out there. When you're a killer, you're a killer. What are you gonna say? You want to hide and blend in with everybody else.
Yeah.
That's what true gladiators, they can laugh and joke and have fun, but when it's time to fight, they fight. So I don't necessarily, I'm not going to talk about it, put it like that. I'm not going to get in that. Even though when we were over in Europe, the guy was talking and I was saying some facts. I wasn't really coming at the cat, but hey, man, it is what it is, man.
Yeah. No, hey, that's what it is, man. That's what it is. Well, you pretty much, you covered it all, family. Is there anything else that's on your mind you want to get off your chest or anything, Derrick?
Nah,
anything
man,
you want to say to
man.
the fans?
I'm chilling. I'm on the low, man. We just keep on pushing ahead, keep on, pushing our agenda, pushing what we want to do, and keep on winning and keep on looking good and fighting hard. And, listen, man, we want to see good boxing. We want to see better fights. I want my guy to be the best. I want my guy to end up in the welterweight division and be the best. But I ain't gotta talk trash and down up little nobody else because I want a situation. I'm not gonna do that. So hey man, we'll see. That it's like this one thing about boxing. This is the only sport that's settled with a fight.
Mm.
So I mean, everybody can talk about and I don't know. I mean, I guess it's fun for the fans to talk about who they think gonna win a fight, or how they think Kelber gonna do, how they think of my piece. But listen, man, y'all can just be quiet and sit back and watch. You can't truly enjoy a fight if you interject your own personal feelings into the outcome of the fight. I think that you may want somebody to win, but to totally interject your feelings into it is like saying, even though you're looking at the truth with Errol or the truth with Lamont or the truth with Terence Crawford, if you don't want them to win, you don't see a fallacy and you don't see something wrong with them. It's like people say, well, like he said Errol has holes. Okay, everybody got holes.
Mm-hmm.
He got hit, 6, 7 times out of 7 rounds? How many times, look, in a fight with the great Ali how many times they get hit in 7 rounds?
Yeah, excellent.
I mean, look at Keith Thurman when he fought, what's the kid name? Bundu. How many times his eyes were swole? Danny Garcia's face was beat up, swole. When he fought Lamont, but you get hit 6 or 7 times, no bruises on your face, and people say you got horrible defense.
Yeah, I mean that's decaf talk. I mean that's just because once again you gotta look at the double standards. When it's a fighter that they like, they say, oh, he's getting hit because he doesn't care, because he has a good
if he
chin,
get hit, Triple G gonna take a couple blows.
Yeah.
You know how stupid that is.
Yeah.
Come on. Think about this. Think about this. You know how asinine it is. I believe that as a boxer, you only have so many blows that you can take. I don't know what my number is. That's why I don't get back in the ring to spar, fool around with boxing. There's only so many punches you can take until it's like it could be something happen to you.
Mm-hmm.
Anything can happen to you with the brain. So you saying the dude's gonna sit up here and he's that tough
to where he just want to get hit.
He want to get hit, but then when he fight Canelo, he want to get hit.
When he fought Danny Jacobs, he didn't want to get hit.
Yeah. Come on, man. Listen, man. I mean, so
yeah.
I just think that you're right about that. I didn't think they give a certain allowance of situation to a guy with no defense, to a guy if you blocking a punch on your arm and your hands, and I guess that's not they want. Well, I mean, what kind of defense they want to see you do?
Yeah,
because this is a guy who you can't miss him. Canelo wasn't missing him.
Yeah.
But nobody said nobody his defense.
But once again, if you show too good a defense, then they say you afraid to get hit. You know what I mean? So
hey
like
man,
I said, man,
you gotta
you can't win for losing. You can't win for losing, man.
Hey man, you gotta just like I just said earlier, you gotta just keep being yourself and be the best version of yourself, and don't really worry about it because just keep looking good, man. Listen, Errol Spence brings excitement back to boxing because he is boxing or whooping. He's kicking ass. So I mean, that's what people really want to see. They want to see fights. They want to see a guy come out and fight and go at a guy. I mean, that's what they're gonna see with him from a skillful perspective.
Mm-hmm.
And so hey man,
yeah.
I'm getting my caulk together, man. You know what the caulk does, right? caulk fills up holes, you know what I mean? So we got holes in the game. I gotta go get that caulk, man.
I hear you, man. I hear you.
Gotta get that caulk to plug up them holes in the wall.
Plug up them holes in the wall, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I'm not mad, man. Well, I want to say thanks for your time and shout out to Zepper and Manifest in the super chat section. Shout out to Mapago in the super chat section. I appreciate the love, guys. Y'all showing once again for everybody just tuning in. We got the trainer of the year, 2017 trainer of the year. Derrick James is on the horn right now. He was just talking about all that free smoke and everything all that, hashtag man down stuff, so that's pretty much what it is, man. So, hey, Derrick, well, I appreciate your time, family, and I'll catch up with you, man. Let me know when when the news is gonna drop when it comes to Jamel Charlo, Robert Brand, and Errol Spence, man, so we could go ahead and do another one and chop it up, man.
Yeah, okay, man, man, you coming to New York, man?
I'm coming to New York.
3rd?
Yeah, you
For
gonna?
Deontay, okay, yeah, I'll be there, man. I just got my ticket yesterday.
Oh, we gotta go get some more of that Brooklyn pizza, man.
That's why I asked. I'm thinking about it right now. Like, gotta go get that pizza, man.
Yeah. But
we was just up in the spot, no telling where we were. But
that was
we
dope.
found it was good though. It was good, man. Right? You know what? It was like, it reminded me of what's that? He's got what's the show with Spike Lee? Do the Right Thing. Where it was just like a pizzeria right in the middle of the neighborhood, man. It was dope, man. It was good.
And Derrick, I heard that they actually still had that restaurant out there from Do the Right Thing. They told me that restaurant is still out there, that pizza shop. So yeah, we're gonna definitely get some
have to
pizza,
go there.
man.
We're gonna have to find that, man.
You don't mess with that meat though, huh? I see you put that.
I don't eat meat. I'm a pescatarian. I'm really, to be honest, I'm really kind of going vegan, so I'm gonna have no cheese for me. But they have pizza with without cheese on it or whatever. So they got something. We'll get some, man.
We'll get it in. We'll get it in, family, for sure, man.
Yeah, no doubt, man.
So hey, good stuff, man. I appreciate you as always. I'll catch up with you, and I'm gonna be out. I'll let you know when I'm gonna be out there in Texas again too, man. So
okay.
Yeah, man. So all right, family. I'll take care,
easy,
all right,
yo.
man.
All right, yeah, later, bro. Yeah.
All right, man. Take care, man.
Yeah.
All right, guys. That was Derrick James, Errol Spence, Jamel Charlo's trainer, Robert Brandt's trainer, the trainer of the year 2017. I appreciate you guys appreciating the interview. I'm looking at the comments right now. Let me go ahead and I'm reading the comments. Let me read the comments real quick. Let me see. What's that? Alina said, I'm from Nebraska and I got Spence. The body work will change the fight. It's a 50-50 fight. What's going on to my girl, L Flowers, one of my moderators holding it down? Yeah, I'm checking you guys out right now before I wrap this up. I just wanted to get Derrick James' response and his reply to what Terence Crawford's trainer, Brian McIntyre, Bomac, had to say yesterday on my show. If you guys missed that interview, go ahead and check out that interview that I did, which was pretty fire yesterday. So check that one out, guys. Let me see what else y'all talking about before we wrap this up. Salute to Bomac and Derrick James. They building that thing up early. Says OTKP 100. Yes, sir. I'm reading the comments right now, and my man Young said, thanks for avoiding all these questions. A lot of you guys were asking some of the same questions that we had kind of already asked him, so I had to make sure we didn't keep asking him the same questions. Do you got a Brock? Let me see. Crawford all day. Yeah, I think. Okay. Worry about. Okay. 50-50 fight. Okay. Shout out. Okay. Virginia in the building. Yeah, man. Call Al. Okay, call Al Shirts. $9.99. Yeah, I'm just trying to read some of these comments before I wrap it up, guys. Colorado in the building. Go ahead and rep your city. Rep your state. Rep your country. We getting it in over here. Detroit. What's going on, y'all? I appreciate everybody tuning in. Yeah, who knows, man? Who knows? Bronx in the building. Says my man Gary, that's what it is, man. Southside Houston, Texas. Yes, sir. Texas and Detroit, they in here thick and heavy. Portland, Chicago, Philly, Alabama, Queens. Okay, it's coming in quick now. Brooklyn, Jersey. Yes, sir. Austin, Texas. What's going on, y'all? Idaho. Yeah, Philly, stand up. San Diego. I'll be out in San Diego. Michigan. I'll be out in San Diego. Matter of fact, South Korea. I'll be out Little Rock. I'll be out in Mexico and San Diego February 15th to February 17th for the super flyweight champion Dwayne Beeman. He'll be fighting out there, so I'll be out there in San Diego and in Mexico. Yeah, Kentucky in the building, Florida, Gardena down the street from Long Beach, Waco, Texas, where we had that fake Jesus, Long Beach. Yeah, Lexington, Kentucky. Oh, yeah, you already know Angel Santos repping them box runner shoes. Hey, my man, you know what? I'm glad you just remind me before we wrap this up, man. Let me go ahead and plug, man, box runner shoes. Hey, check out these kicks, man. I got them right here, sitting right next to me, man. These dope kicks right here. Y'all see that right there? The box runner logo right there. These are some fly-ass shoes. They sponsor your boy Dante's Boxing Nation. You know, if you want to get that roll work in, guys, or if you're training, even better, if you training in boxing, you know, these shoes are real good because you can use these shoes inside the ring, outside the ring. Okay? Go to boxrunnershoes.com. Matter of fact, Angel Santos, he's one of my moderators. He just got his in the mail just because he showed love to the owner who was on my show. Shout out to my man Marvin Columbus, the owner of the Box Runners. They pretty dope, man. They pretty fly, man. I got me some good cardio in with him. And, you know, he'll tell you, Angel Santos, you liked them, right? Yeah, he said he ran some miles today. And them Box Runners. Yeah, man, they comfortable. I tell you, man, they definitely more comfortable than my foams. I got my Nike foams, and these are definitely more comfortable than those, man. I will say that right now. Yes. Oh, and you know, I heard somebody say, these are the high tops. So the low tops are not, you know, these damn high. You know, these are the high tops right here. Okay, what else you guys talking about? Okay, Salt Lake, I see you, Angel. Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm gonna get the low tops next, man. My man already told me he was gonna go ahead and get them in black. I'm gonna get those, and I'm gonna get the low tops for those ones, man. Yes, sir. So yeah, man, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up, guys. We definitely, yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'll go ahead and roll that footage. Oh, you know what? I haven't uploaded the footage yet, Angel. I'll go ahead and put it on I'll go ahead and put it on the show when we do the show this Sunday. Make sure you guys tune in to the show this Sunday. We do the actual radio show. This is just a spontaneous live feed that we're doing right now. But we do the actual radio show Sunday, 6 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, 9 o'clock Eastern Time. But here I want to go ahead and plug, you know, my stuff. Y'all see this dope, fresh ass fly gear that I'm rocking over here. I'm gonna go ahead and here, let me see if I can find this. Can I find this clip? Do I have it over here? Where the hell it go? Where this clip at? There it go. So here, let me see here. I'm gonna go ahead and play this clip real quick. This is my man Angel Santos. This is the old clip, but check it out, y'all.
Hey, what's going on? It's Angel Santos, moderator over at Dante's Boxing Nation. I'm over here outside the Madison Square Garden, about to go and watch these fights. And, you know, like Dante always says, it's about to go down like a plane crash. You know how it be. All right, we out. See you later.
So that right there was my man Angel Santos. I don't know if you guys can hear that because I didn't hear it on my